Assalamu alaikum. This is the third page of the same topic, chemical bonding, and we are going to solve it. So in this question number 27, we have to define ionic bond. So it is a very simple definition and we have to use less words. So we have to say it is the force of attraction, the force of attraction between oppositely charged ions. Oppositely charged ions. And if you can say the electrostatic force of attraction between oppositely charged ions, this will be far better, but it is acceptable. What is covalent bond? So we can say again, as it is the bonding, so we can say it is the force of attraction, force of attraction between positive charged nuclei or positively charged nuclei of two non-metal atoms, two non-metal atoms and shared pair of electrons. Shared pair of electrons. Okay, so this is the definition. The next question is related to the arrangement of the ions. So the diagram below represents the layer in the crystal of sodium chloride. So as we know that the sodium chloride is an ionic compound. Ionic compound is made up of the oppositely charged ions. So we can say it, if it is sodium ion, that this should be the chloride ion. If this is chloride, then it has the attraction of opposite charge ion. Same is the case, and we have to repeat this pattern. This should be the right answer. Okay, so you have to follow the pattern. The opposite charges will attract, the same charges will repel, and in ionic compound there are attraction between opposite charge ions as we defined above. Second part is the diagram below represents the outer shells of the atom in a molecule of nitrogen 3 chloride NCl3. Complete the dot and cross diagram. Okay, so nitrogen has the electronic structure 2 and 5, have 5 electron in its valence shell. The chlorine has the electronic structure 2, 8, 7 and has 7 electron in its valence shell. So chlorine requires 1 electron, so it will definitely going to share its 1 electron with the nitrogen atom. This chlorine also shares 1 electron, this chlorine also shares 1 electron. And out of 7, if chlorine atom shares 1, so we left with the 6 electrons which are still present in chlorine atom but are not involved in bonding. So we must have to show all of the valence shell electrons. Either these electrons are involved in making a bond or not. So we have to show all of the electron in the valence shell. Now the nitrogen in return it will share 1 of electron with each of the chlorine atom, and out of 5 and it shares 3, it left with 2 electrons. So this should be the dot and cross diagram of NCl3. All of the valence electron we have to show. explain why covalent compounds such as NCl3 have low boiling point. So remember, due to its simple covalent structure, simple covalent structure with weak forces of attraction, with weak forces of attraction between the molecules, between the molecules. So that will requires less amount of energy to break the forces of attraction and to melt it. That is why the melting and even the boiling points are lower of the covalent molecules. Next is again a definition. What is allotropy? So we can say it is the different crystalline form. It is the different crystalline forms of the same element in same physical state, in same physical state. So this is the definition of allotropes. The diamond and graphite are the two allotropic forms of carbon. State two ways in which the structure of diamond and graphite are similar. So remember, it is talking about the structures. So we can say, and we have to mention the two ways in which the structure is different. So we can say diamond is compact, has a tetrahedral arrangement. So we can say diamond has tetrahedral arrangement. Diamond has tetrahedral arrangement of carbon atoms, whereas graphite has hexagonal arrangement. Hexagonal arrangement of carbon atoms. Okay. And secondly, we can say that diamond has a compact structure, has compact structure, whereas graphite has layered structure. Graphite has layered. Okay, so these are the two differences. Sorry, I guess I get wrong. There are the similarities. Okay, so we have to mention the similarities. Sorry, so we have to, and we have to write the differences in the second part. So you guys have to write this answer to this part, and I'm going to replace this one. Here I have to write so these are the differences. We have to write any of, you have to write, you can say, or you can write any of the two differences here. So I am going to write both of these here, and we have to write the similarities here. So we can say that both are made up of carbon. Both are made up of carbon. Whereas the second one, we can say both diamond and graphite have giant structures, or both are giant covalent molecules. Both are giant covalent structures. So these are the similarities, and we noted down the differences priorly. The fifth part says explain why diamond is very hard whereas graphite is soft. So simply you have to say this difference, as diamond has a compact structure whereas the graphite has layered. So you have to say in graphite there are layers and have weak forces of attraction between the layers. Of attraction between the layers. So we can say hence layers can slide over each other's. Layers can slide over each other, making graphite soft. But diamond has compact structure and is hard. Diamond has compact structure and is hard. Okay, so hopefully you understand. So we are going to solve the next page in our next video. Stay connected.